Hi everyone, and welcome to the Okta FX Q&A. My name is Ambrose Ebuka, and the Q&A session, or the Okta FX Q&A session, is a special session where you can ask me questions about trading and also get your trading cases analyzed. Now, before we go further, you can go ahead and type your name and where you're watching me from in the comments. So go ahead and type your name and where you're watching me from in the comments. So we've received your questions and we're going to deal with the most frequent ones. So while I answer, if you don't see your questions, you can ask your questions in the comments as well. So while I answer the questions that were sent in, if you don't see yours, you can go ahead and ask your questions in the comments. We'll have a section for that where I can just go through the comments and answer your questions. There would also be a promo code. The promo code gives you 100% bonus on your deposit, right? So you use the promo code to get 100% bonus on your deposit for more profitable trading. So let me know your name and where you're watching me from in the comments. Okay, Natasha from Nigeria. Bridget watching from South Africa. Oh, Natasha is watching from Ghana actually. Bridget is watching from South Africa. All right, guys, we're going to dive right in. So let's take the first question. If you're just joining, welcome. The Okta FX Q&A is a special session where you ask me questions, and I would answer your questions. We'll do some analysis together, and yeah. So we're going to take the first question, right? I'm a newbie. My question is, in creating a trading account, which leverage number should I use? I don't understand the leverage thing. Thank you. Okay, so there are a lot of things to consider, or a lot of things that beginner traders should review before selecting a leverage, right? Or choosing a leverage. And most of the important ones would be to maintain a low level leverage, right? As a beginner trader, you want to maintain a low level leverage. I think I'm going to just quickly type that for you guys. Mm. Okay. Stop capital. Second thing you want to do is to use a trailing stop. Okay, you want to use a trailing stop. I'm going to explain what a trailing stop is for you guys as well. So you use a trailing stop to reduce the effect of unsuccessful trades and protect your capital. I'm also going to show you guys how to use a trailing stop. You also want to use a conservative lot size. Or position size. So lot size and position size are the same thing. And you want to risk 1 or 2%. Well, just keep it less than 2%. 2% on each position taken. So here are some important things that beginner traders should consider before or review before selecting a leverage level, right? So you want to, as a beginner trader, maintain a low level leverage. You also want to use a trailing stop. You want to use a conservative lot size, and you want to risk 1 or 2% of your trading account on each position taken. Take out the full stop. So what is a trailing stop? Now, a trailing stop helps you reduce the effect of unsuccessful trades and protect your capital. So I'm going to just show you guys how a trailing stop works. 1 second. All right, so let's say we're looking at this trade right now, right? We're seeing the markets. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so we're seeing the market create level of create lower lows, multiple lower lows, and you know, if I'm to use basic supply and demand or support and resistance knowledge to trade this market, I'm expecting the market to push back up, right? And it's already doing that. So let's say for example, I want to place a buy trade right now, you know, because I'm looking at this level or this level, which are swing highs, previous swing highs, most recent swing highs of this market right now. So let's say I want to place a buy trade, right? So let me just put this here. I'm going to change it to black, right? So the black represents the entry point where I have placed my buy trade, and then let's say I want to put my stop loss just below the lows of this bullish candlestick, right? I'll change this one to red. That's for the stop loss. And let's say I want to take my profits here. Let's change this one to green and use maybe another target, right, for this point. So I'm just trying to show you guys how a trailing stop works, right? So remember, the red is for the stop loss, the black is, you know, the entry point, and these are my target levels for two different trades, right? Okay, so let's see what the market does. Now you're seeing that the market is in profit, and take profit one as hits, right? So let's say this my first target has been smashed through, and the second trade, this is the target for the second trade, right? Remember, we placed two trades. This is the first target, this is the second one, right? The first trade has been closed in profit. Now the second trade is still running in profit, right? Now a trailing stop is basically when you take your stop loss levels, or your stop loss, and just put it in profit, right? And you can only do this when your trade is in profit. So you can put your trailing stop, or you can put your stop loss in profit when your trade has moved in your direction, you know, few pips into your direction, right? When I mean few pips, I'm not saying 1 pip or 2 pips. You have to give the market room, right? So let's say I want to move this trailing stop somewhere around here, right? Now my stop loss is in profit. What does this mean? This means that if this market should reverse, right? 1 sec. Let me just indicate that. So what this means is that I have secured the profit from this entry point, which is the black, this entry point up to this point where I have put my new stop loss. So if the market reverses, just like it has done right now, it has already closed me out and secured this profit for me. Where you have the box, it has already secured this profit, right? If the market also reverses and gets into my entry point or below my entry point, I would still go out with this profit that has been secured, because now my stop loss has been moved into profit and I've secured the profit of this level. So whatever the market does, once it hits my stop loss, which is in profit, this profit has been secured from the black to this black. Just like you have right now, you can see that the markets finally reversed and went back below the entry point. So if I was just waiting for market to get to my second target and I did not use a trailing stop, then the market would have just gone back down below my entry point, and that would make this trade, that would give me a drawdown on this trade, right? So that's the advantage of using a trailing stop, and this is how you can use a trailing stop. Okay, so as a beginner trader, you want to choose a leverage that makes you more comfortable, right? If you're a conservative trader, you don't like to take many risks, then you can look at using lower levels of leverage or lower leverage levels. And like I said, a trailing stop helps you as a trader reduce the effect of an unsuccessful trade that could go in the wrong direction, right? And also a trailing stop, when implemented, can ensure that you learn how to trade and also reduce potential losses if the trade goes against you, right? You're still going to be in the market, place new trades, place more trades. It also helps traders reduce emotions. Okay, all right, let's okay, so I hope this explains leverage and how to use a leverage. Okay, these are all ways: using a trailing stop, using conservative lot size, limiting the risk for your trades. These are all good ways to understand, or good starts to understanding how to use leverage and how to manage leverage. So let's look at the second question. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys an example of leverage, different leverages that we have before we go to the second question, right? So we have one-to-one leverage. This is just going to be a brief explanation of how leverage works, how to calculate leverage. So we have one-to-one leverage, we have 1 to 10, we have 1 to 100, and 1 to 500, right? So one-to-one basically means that you're not using any leverage, basically, right? One signifies, the one on the left, this one you see here signifies your starting balance or your account balance, right? And in this example, the starting balance is $1,000, right? So 1 to 1 doesn't give you any leverage because 1 is going to be multiplied by 1. Your starting balance is going to be multiplied by 1, which leaves you with no leverage, right? Your buying power is still 1,000 units for this example. But when you start to apply leverage, like maybe the 1 to 10, your starting balance is going to be multiplied by 10 to give you more units, 10,000 units for this example, to give you 10,000 units to buy or sell a currency, right? And the higher leverage you use, the higher units you have to buy or sell a currency, which is why it's important that you apply risk management steps and strategies, like I just told you guys about, using conservative lot size. I mean, if you have the ability to use, or the advantage to use, a 1 to 500 leverage, and your account is multiplied by 500 to give you more room, it doesn't mean that you can just go ahead and use all the lot sizes and just expose that account to a huge level of risk. You want to use a conservative lot size that can help you achieve more, that can help you get more in reward by minimizing your risk with stop loss, with the lot size as well, and also risking 1 to 2%. Okay, let's look at the second question. I'm new on the platform. I don't know how to trade or invest. Please enlighten me on do's and don'ts so I won't end up having loss. Well, like I said, if you have questions that you may not see here, you can go ahead and ask in the comments. I'll be looking at the comments, and we're going to have a section for questions in the comments. So to answer this question, well, as a beginner trader, here are the most important things that you need to do and not do in the market, right? So the first thing you need to do is actually to understand how the market works, understand the risk involved with trading, understand how to navigate the forex market, understand how to understand or how to identify high probability setups, understand supply and demand, understand support and resistance, basically price action, right? And also the fundamentals of trading that has to do with the economic aspect of the market. Whatever currency it is that is being traded in the market reacts to economic events, right? So you want to understand what's happening in a country's economy. That can give you an idea of if the economy is doing well, if the currency is going to be or if the value of the currency would increase or decrease. Okay, you also want to start with major pairs, right? So if you're trading the forex market as a beginner trader, like you said, you want to start with major pairs because they are highly liquid. You know, there are a lot of participants actively trading. You don't want to start by trading a quiet market or, you know, trading crosses. You also want to backtest new strategies, right? So whatever it is you've learned, you can create a demo account. You can use the link in the description to download the OctaFX app and create a trading account, and you can backtest the strategies that you've learned, see how these strategies can work for you, so that when you go on a live account, you're already familiar with the setup, familiar with the strategies, you're already confident, and you can place the trade, right? You also want to understand the impact of leverage. Like I just explained now, you want to understand leverage, how to use leverage to your favor, you know, using conservative lot size and all that, using conservative position size. You also want to apply stop loss and take profit on your trades. The reason for using stop loss is so that you don't expose your trading account to high levels of risk, right? You want to stay in the market long enough to place more trades, long enough to make more profit, and you can achieve that by using stop loss. Okay, you also want to create a trading plan, and your trading plan can also contain a withdrawal plan, right? Create a trading plan that tells you things that you can, so give me a second. A trading plan that tells you the things that you should look out for in the market, you know, some confluences or stipulations that you can look out for before you place a trade, right? And the most important one would be to not rush the process. Okay, you don't want to rush the process. Whatever it is you've learned, you don't want to force the market to make the profit for you. You react to what the market does, so you have to wait for the market to act, and then you act upon what the market does. Okay, control your emotions, don't over trade or revenge trade, which is why you should have a trading plan so that you don't revenge trade. Know when to stop after, you know, consecutive wins, and also have a withdrawal plan. That's important as well. Okay, you should have a withdrawal plan to say, okay, this is how much I want to withdraw from every profit made. You know, can create that from your preference. So these are some of the things that you should do and not do as a beginner trader. And you know, the OctaFX YouTube channel is here for you to watch the videos, the educational videos that are constantly released every week, for you to be updated about how the market works and what to look out for and how to improve your trading abilities. Okay, let's look at the next question. New year, how can I trade and not get scammed? Okay, well, the first way to avoid getting scammed is to be educated, right? That's also one of the best ways as well. You know, it's difficult to fall victim for scammers if you understand how the market works, and they would not be able to just lie to you and say, you know, just give you, spread misconceptions and all that, so you don't fall victim. And while you get educated, you always want to verify or double check the source of your information, right? You want to also avoid downloading apps from unofficial stores. You want to stop or avoid, you know, downloading apps from third-party platforms, not use pirated software. You want to also keep your trading account and your trading credentials confidential. This includes your PIN, this includes your confirmation code. You should not grant your access to your account to any third party. And you also want to beware of this, you know, WhatsApp groups or other social media impersonators trying to lure you into investing with them and all that. The official Telegram channel is in the link in the description, and you can also verify the OctaFX social media channels from the OctaFX website as well. So these are some ways that you can avoid getting scammed with forex trading. Okay, let's look at the next question. What is the major risk, and for a first timer, how much will be advisable to start with? This is a very good trading question, right? And to understand risk and to manage risk as well, you have to be conservative in your trading, right? You don't want to start, or you don't want to learn how to manage risk and then you're not trading, you know, conservatively, you know. And one way to do that would be to try to risk not more than 2% of your trading account on a single trade. I mean, as a trader, you're looking at long-term achievements, right? You're measuring your profitability in the long-term results, not today's result or 1 week's result. So you want to minimize your risk at all times so that this can keep you in the market for a longer time so you can make more profit. Okay, so you can try not to risk more than 2% of your trading account on a single trade. And about your trading capital, first you have to identify your risk appetite. And if you're a beginner trader, it's important that you start small and then you can increase your capital as you get more profitable and more confident with trading. With OctaFX, the minimum deposit is $40. All right, let's look at the next question. Okay, so this is just an illustration on how to get your risk to reward ratio. And I know you asked something about the risk to use, or how many percent you should risk and all that. Now, how to calculate this is just a formula on how to calculate your risk to reward, how to get your risk and how to get your reward. So let's say, for example, you're using a $1,000 account, for example. So to get 1% risk, you just divide 1,000 by 100 and multiply by 1. That's for 1% risk. If you want to get the reward, that will be 1,000 divided by 100 multiplied by 2, right? And that's $20 for the reward. That's $10 for the risk. And same thing goes for 1% risk and 3% reward. So I know some people might be wondering, or traders might be wondering, and this is rampant. Between beginner traders. Why should you risk 1%? Why should you risk 2%? Why shouldn't you risk more than that? I'll give you an illustration on why you should minimize your risk in the forex market. Okay, so let's look at this example. Now, Michael and Kenneth has $1,000 in their trading account. Now, this is an example. So Michael and Kenneth has $1,000 in the trading account, and Michael decides to trade without, Michael goes ahead to trade without deciding his risk amount. He's just putting, his stop loss anywhere. He's just trading without having to identify the risk on a single trade, right? So they place the same amount of trades, and it's the same amount of trades, 8 trades, and the profit rate after 8 trades is 50%, which means 4 trades were successful and 4 trades were unsuccessful, right? And the risk to reward for these 8 trades were 1:2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Michael risked 250 on the trade, undecided. Okay, so here's the results after 8 trades. First 4 trades were unsuccessful and the next 4 trades were successful. So because Michael was not specific about how much he wants to risk, and because he did not minimize his risk on the trade, he went ahead to place the first 4 trades which were not profitable, and now his account was minus $200 on the first trade, minus 150, minus 200, and minus 150, right? And the reward, 1:2, 3, 4, and 5 gave him profit of $20, $30, $40, and $50. Now, this is Michael's balance after 8 trades with a 50% profit rate, right? Now, let's move over to Kenneth. Now, they placed the same amount of trades, the same trade actually, and Kenneth decided to risk 1%, right? 1% of his trading account. 1%, I mean, we calculated this earlier. 1% of a $1,000 account is $10, right? So Kenneth goes ahead to risk $10 on a trade. The same results, 4 unsuccessful and 4 successful. Now, for the first 4 trades, Kenneth's account was minus 10, 10, 10, 10, which is minus 40, right? And he had $960 left. The rest of the the remaining 4 trades were profitable, plus $20, plus $30, plus $40 and $50, right? And Kenneth's balance became 1,100. Why? Because he was able to risk 1% of his trading account. So this is just an illustration that can help you understand why it's important to first be specific about your risk and also minimize your risk so that you can be in the market long enough to place more trades and make more profit. Okay, so let's move to the next question. So this one is about withdrawal. How do I withdraw? Well, about withdrawal, I get a lot of questions about, oh, how do I withdraw from my MT4 app and all that. Well, if you use the OctaFX trading app, or if you use your MT4, you'd have to use your OctaFX trading app or the OctaFX um uh client's terminal or profile, where you log into your dashboard. That's where you can withdraw from. You can't withdraw from your MT4 directly, so you have to go through the OctaFX trading app or octafx.com and log into your personal terminal or your dashboard to make your withdrawal, right? And it's the same steps. So if you use the OctaFX trading app, then the first thing you want to do is to click on the top left. There's a navigation button there that will bring out these options. Click on the top left, and then you want to click on wallets. And in your wallets page, you would see your balance and deposit, withdrawal, internal transfer. Now, if your balance is 0, but you have money in your trading accounts that you want to withdraw, that's fine. You can just click on internal transfer, and then you transfer from your trading account to your wallet. You select the amount that you want to transfer with your OctaFX pin, and the money is transferred to your wallet, right? So you go back to your wallet, and then you see your balance, okay, or the amount that you want to withdraw, and then you click on the withdraw. And once you click on that, you would be directed to a page with multiple withdrawal options, right? Digital currencies, Nigerian local banks, Skrill, Neteller. You can choose whichever option you prefer. If you choose the Nigerian local bank, you'll be directed to a different page where you can put your preferred amount that you want to withdraw, and then you see the equivalent to Nigerian Naira. Save templates is for those that have made a withdrawal before. You can just click on that and choose the account details that is already saved. If you haven't made a withdrawal before, then you can put your bank and put your account number and your OctaFX pin, and then you click on request, right? The withdrawal time takes 1 to 3 hours, and sometimes even less than that. And the step for PC is the same thing as well. So let's look at the next question. When I deposit money, how do I gain from the investment? Secondly, who will be doing the trading? Is it me or OctaFX on my behalf? When you make a deposit, you can make profit when your trades move in your anticipated direction, right? For example, if you place a trade, let's say a buy trade, and the price of that instrument that you traded increases in value or moves up, then you'd be in profit. If you place a sell trade and the price of that instrument that you traded decreases in value or moves down, then you'd be in profit. Also, you're responsible for your trades. OctaFX doesn't OctaFX doesn't place trades for you without your instruction. So, for example, if you have funds in your trading account and you don't click on buy or sell, then no trades will be placed on the account, right? That's what I mean. And you can also take advantage of the OctaFX copy trading app, where you have master traders, a lot of master traders that you can choose from. Look at their performance, look at their risk score, and choose from your preferred master trader to copy their trades. Okay, let's look at the next question. Natasha is saying, I just need a promo code to start with. At the end of the Q&A, I'll reveal a promo code that can give you 100% bonus to your deposit, so you can apply that as well. Okay, let's look at this question. How can I close my losses to be 0.00? What's the best convenient way to be trading on phone? Well, exiting a trade or closing a trade neither in profit or loss is known as break even, right? Which is where you close your trade at almost the same level or price where you open the trade, or at the same level or price where you open the trade. And one way to secure your capital or exit trades at break even is to put your stop loss at the entry point when your trade is in profit, right? So let me show you guys. Let's go back to that illustration I gave about using a trailing stop, right? So this is what break even is. So remember the stop loss was somewhere around here, and I said, you know, the trade is in profit. You can put your stop loss in profit. So to close your trades at break even, then your stop loss would have to be set to your entry point. That way, you're not risking anything on that trade. And if the market reverses back to your entry point, then you would not make any profit and you would not lose any money, right? So you may not always be able to close at $0 manually because the market fluctuates, but you can use the trailing stop, and the trailing stop secures your preferred amount of profit if the market moves in your direction. So you can decide to put it a bit into profit if the market is in your direction, so that if it reverses, then you've already secured, you know, some profit. Okay, let's look at about the convenient way to trade on phone. Well, if you trade with your phone, the MetaTrader apps come with inbuilt tools like the trend line, you know, horizontal line, your shapes, your Fibonacci, and other indicators. And these indicators are on the PC software as well. See if I can show that. So if you trade with the PC, you can come to insert. You can insert indicators, some lines, channels, you know, just insert objects and multiple tools that can help. They can take advantage of and improve your analysis and, you know, boost your trading. Okay, let's look at the next question. I have an idea of what is happening when trading, but my difficulty is that I can't do the settings like setting the stop loss and setting the take profit and to exit. I'm using my phone because I don't have a computer. Please help me by guiding me on what settings to apply. All right, so I'm going to show you the settings for stop loss on, you know, your OctaFX app, and I'll also show you for PC as well. So let's say you want to place a trade, and then, you know, you open your OctaFX trading app, go to your trading account, and you'll be on this page, right? So you can click on trade, you know, to open your trade. You get multiple instruments that you can trade, and for this example, we'll be using Euro USD as, you know, for this example. You can choose whatever instrument it is you know how to trade. So I'm just trying to take the whole process of opening the trade and setting your stop loss, right? So you click your preferred instrument, you know, after clicking on trade, click on your preferred instrument, and you're going to be directed to this page where you can either buy or sell that instrument, right? So let's say for this example, we are selling. Now, if you click on sell, we have some trades open, and if you notice, we now have this number 2 in this icon, right? Because we opened 2 trades, right? When there were no trades open, that icon was empty. If you look at it here, when there were no trades open, the icon was empty, right? So we've opened 2 trades, and now we have an indication on this icon that, okay, there are active trades running on this account. So to set your stop loss, you want to click on that icon, right? Click on the icon, you'll be directed to this page where you can see the open trades, and now you can click on the pencil icon to set your stop loss and your take profit. You can modify your trades and set your stop loss and your take profit. If you're using a PC and you open your new trade, you know, you click at the top left just here, you come and click on this point, and then you want to select your instrument, whatever it is you want to trade, you know, market execution or pending order, depending on which type of order you're placing, and then you can put your stop loss and your take profit here, you know, before you execute the trade, right? So these are the ways that you can adjust your settings, or you can modify your trades before and after opening the trade. So I hope that I have answered the question on, you know, settings for stop loss. All right, let's look at the next question. I practice on a demo account, but I want to trade on a real account. Okay, so if you don't know what a demo account is like an account where you can practice whatever strategies it is you've learned from Forex. There are no risks involved with trading a demo account because it's a prop money, it's not real money, it's just for practicing. So if you're confident after practicing on a demo account, if you're confident and you want to go on a live account, then you would first have to create a real account, right? And to create a real account with OctaFX, where you have your demo accounts, if you're using a demo account, you can click on this plus sign at the bottom right. Click on the plus sign. You'll be directed to a new page where you can choose MT4 or MT5. With MT5 you can trade on stocks, so you can choose whichever one it is you prefer. For this example, we're using MT5. You click on configure, and now you can change your settings from demo to real account and choose your leverage and click on create trading account. And your account will be created. You have your login details, and you can go ahead to make your deposit for that real account, because you're trading a live account and you actually have to use money to trade a live account, right? So you click on deposit, and you will be directed to a new page where you can choose from the multiple deposit options, digital currencies, Neteller, Skrill, Nigerian local banks, instant bank transfer, which is also a faster way to make your deposit. So you can use instant bank transfers, and if you click that, you'll be directed to a page where you put your deposit amount, you put your bank name, and the last page would be your confirmation page where you can confirm the deposits, confirm the amount, and you'll be directed to a new page where you can proceed to do your transfer from your bank to the account that will be revealed. Okay, so that's how you can move from trading a demo account to a real account, and I also kind of showed you how to make a deposit and start trading. All right, next question. I saw the tournament OctaFX launched. I want to participate, but I don't know where to start or how to trade one lot. Can you show me? Okay, so the OctaFX tournament or the OctaFX giveaway, you can get a chance to win $5,000 if you trade from now until 13th December. You have to trade at least one lot in the OctaFX trading app or at octafx.com. It's just gonna show you guys that. So you can get a chance to win, $5,000 or other amazing prizes if you trade at least one lot from now until 13th December. Let me show you guys where to input your one lot. So remember how I showed you guys how to place a trade. Click on your trading account and you click on trade. Once you click on trade, you'll be directed to where you can choose whichever instrument it is you want to trade, and this is where you put your lots, right? So this is where you can put your lot size. This is how to put your lot size. So once you follow the first two steps, click on trade, click on the instrument, you'll be directed to this page. If you're not immediately directed to this page and then you see a notification of OctaFX app or MT4, you can choose the OctaFX app, and then you'll be directed to this page where you can put your lot size and place your trade. If you're using your PC as well, you can click here, which is where you can open a new order, and this is where you can put your lot size. Okay, volume is the same as lots on PC, so you can put your lot size 0.01, that's a micro lot. 0.10 is a mini lot. 0.90 is also a mini lot. Remember, you have to trade at least one lot, so one lot would be 1.00, right? So you have to trade at least one lot. You have to trade up to one lot with the OctaFX trading app or at your personal area, your web client, if you're using your PC. and you can collect your raffle tickets. Now, every lot equals 1 ticket, which means the more lots you trade, the more tickets you get, and the better your chances of winning are. So OctaFX, on December 20th, OctaFX would, raffle of $50,000, a PlayStation 5, an iPhone 14 Pro, your headphones, your smartwatch, and an exclusive merch that you can grab. So take advantage of this giveaway and become a trading star. Remember, you have to visit the OctaFX website, octafx.com, and click on join the giveaway. I'm trying to show you guys. Yeah. And then you click on join the giveaway. So basically, you just click, you log in here, and then you trade at least 1 lot until 13th December. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, this is the Q&A session. And like I said earlier, if you have questions that you didn't see while I was answering, you can go ahead and ask those questions in the comments. I'll be looking at the comments to answer your questions right now. So if you didn't see your questions, you can go ahead and ask me in the comments. Check in the comments. So guys, if you didn't see your questions, you can go ahead and ask me your questions right now in the comments. Is how can I start? Okay, so first you can download the OctaFX trading app. In the description, you're gonna see start trading, and you see a link below that. So you download the app, and you can create a demo account. If you have zero knowledge about trading, you can come back to the OctaFX official YouTube channel and watch the videos, the educational videos about trading. You can also use the English playlist as well and learn how to trade, and you can practice with your demo account. And when you're confident, you can switch to a live account, right? And if you want to make a deposit, I'm going to review the promo code for a 100% bonus in a few minutes. So you can use that to give you more room for more profitable trading and just double your deposit. Okay, how do I use the code to deposit? Okay, so when you want to make a deposit, there will be a section where you can apply a promo code. So while you're making that deposit, you can just put the promo code there and go ahead to make your deposit. Right? I'm going to review the promo code at the end of this Q&A session. Just going to see if we have any more questions, and then I go ahead to review. All right, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and review the promo code. Thank you very much for participating in this question and answer session by OctaFX. Don't forget to use the link in the description to send in more questions. If you didn't see your question here, you can use the link in the description to send in more questions.